I want to talk about some of the scales that Billy uses, and it's primarily one scale. It's a blues scale. And of course I'm making a generalization. He does other things, but for the course that we're checking out, and I thought about all the licks that I've given you, it's pretty much just all blues stuff, and it's only in 3 pentatonic scale positions. And I'm going to show you what I'm thinking, and I'm going to refer to that later on. So let's talk about the key of G minor pentatonic, or G minor blues, because of the number of tunes in G. He plays in G a lot. So the first one we'd call, say, fingering number 1, which I think we're probably really familiar with. Okay, that's fingering number 1. And then there's fingering number 2, which is the next position of the pentatonic scale. Now, he does a few things, like he would never really do this 4-1 stuff. Most blues and blues rock players don't. So what he will do, which is very common, is we're going to go to what we call sometimes fingering number 5. And we're going to start with the pentatonic scale on our flat 7. In this case, it would be F. So we do 1, 3. He's big on this pattern. You see Jimmy Page do this one quite a bit too. F to G, the B flat to the C, and this is where we change positions. So it's really nice and comfortable. 1, 3, 1, 3, slide with 3 up that whole step. And if we look at the notes, F, G, B flat, C, D. Then we do the same exact thing on the next string set. And that is same notes, F, G, B flat, C, D. Now, I'm going to bring up my first finger and get that F again. G, B flat, C, and D. So we have right? That's one of the positions that he uses. That's one of the fingerings he uses to get us through these 3 positions. Pretty much every lick we're going to do is based upon that stuff. Let me show you that fingering descending. So as I went up, so I slid with my 3rd finger, put up my 1st finger, 1, 3, 1, 3, and then up to 1. Oh, sorry, 3. Then I go down with 1st finger. So it's 3, 1, 1, 3, 1. Now here's where I use 2. Right? Then I can switch to 2, 1, then 3, 1, 3, 1, 1. The other way you can do here is you can do it a 3. I find that very uncomfortable. I like 2. And sometimes, depending on which way the wind's blowing, I might do 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1. I'm not comfortable with that, because that finger's right there. So I always kind of go for the 2 right there. Okay, so that's the really connecting finger that he uses. Of course, the upper section of the fingering number 1, only kind of classic blues licks. And then, what I like to call the Albert King position, the upper position of fingering number 2. And we'll see, like I said, every lick we're going to do is either based upon the connecting position, fingering number 1, or the upper position of fingering number 2.